Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to our body shaping class today. And today is a body split, and we're going to focus a lot on chest and shoulders today. If you have an adjustable bench and dumbbells, that's perfect. Use those. They'll fit nicely into this routine. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of fitness equipment, maybe no fitness equipment. So if you're limited on your fitness equipment or don't have anything, guys, you can use some basic household items to get through this. And I'm going to suggest that you have 1 to 2 towels, okay? For this workout in particular, with this incline press, I'll show you in a minute. You'll want a chair. If you have a stability ball, and I know we've talked about tubing in the past too, that it's an inexpensive way to add some things to your fitness area. Guys, a stability ball is great. They're not real expensive. My gosh, Walmart, Amazon Prime. Look at those. Now, I encourage you to try to find burst-resistant balls and balls that aren't. Some are real slick, and they can even slide when you get on them if you're on a surface and they want to move. So maybe do a little homework, but it's not rocket science, guys. Try to find maybe a burst-resistant ball. Maybe spend a few extra dollars, guys. Seriously, $15 to $30 is kind of the price range on these, and they're even burst-resistant to that price. So they're not real expensive. So that would come in handy here. I'm going to show a couple options during this workout of this incline press that we're going to do. All right. The other thing is, if you don't have dumbbells for resistance, you can use 2 to 4 gallon jugs. So in today's routine, I'll be using a lot of gallon jugs. I may sprinkle in some dumbbells, guys, but I'm trying to show you that you can just use gallon jugs and still get a great workout at home. All right. Let me throw. This is kind of like a superset routine today that we're going to bounce through, and there's not a lot of exercises here, guys. We've got 3. It's a 3x3 basically. We have 3 little circuits set up, and we're going to do 3 sets of each one. All right. So let me start off, guys, with how, if you don't have a bench, how you can kind of make use of a household item or a stability ball to get your incline press in. All right. So first, let's start with the chair. Okay. And I don't want to make this really long, guys. I've got 2 towels here. I'm going to take one, and we're just going to fold it over. All right, so I've got it folded in half, and I think what I'll do is fold it over, and we're just going to lay it on here, and I'm going to kind of bring it over just a little bit so we've got some padding over here. In fact, what I might do is lay it like this, guys, so we're kind of over it, and just kind of fold up at the bottom. Okay, so I've got a little lip here, a little cushion. The other one, I think what we'll do is we've got it folded in half. I think I'll fold it in half again. We're gonna make this kind of like a little nest for the head here, all right? So I'm gonna roll this up just a little bit, and I'm gonna slide this in here. And our first circuit, guys, so I kind of have a little spot for the head to kind of rest the head, neck, and for the shoulders, okay? Make sure and anchor your chair against the wall. I've got it against a body bag. So anchor that if you're gonna use a chair. And guys, I would suggest a stability ball over a chair, but a chair will work. You just have to be safe with that, all right? So let's start incline press. We're going for around 15 reps, okay? And again, if you have heavier weights, guys, you can drop down. If you're trying to build, maybe you're 8 to 12 reps. If you have lighter weights, maybe you're 15 to 20, but try to challenge yourself with the weight you've got and kind of your fitness goals. Our first exercise today is an incline press. So I'll show a couple options on that with a chair, with a stability ball. If you don't have a stability ball and you're not comfortable using a chair, if you have a sturdy chair or you're not comfortable getting in a position, guys, it's no problem. Just do a push-up instead of the incline press. You can do traditional push-up. If your fitness level allows, you can get your feet elevated on maybe a more unstable chair or surface, and that really mimics like an incline press. Or if the floor is a problem for push-ups, guys, put your hands on the chair and do like an incline push-up, and it makes it a little easier on the wrist. You're not fighting gravity quite as much as you do when you're on the floor. So a couple options there in lieu of the incline press if for some reason that doesn't work for you. So I'm going to come over here to my anchored chair, and I've got my towels on here. So I'm going to lean against the chair. Guys, I'll grab my weights. I'm going to lean back on the chair. I'm going to swing the weights up, get them up here, and now my hips are coming down, see, as you can see. So I'm kind of mimicking. I've got my head on the pillow, and you can adjust that a little bit to get it just right. And I'm just going to come down and drive up. 1, trying to get that upper chest. Okay, we'll come down, set the weights down. Next exercise, upright row. So I'll just grab a couple of these gallon jugs. We're gonna hang them down, guys. I'm just gonna pull up and down slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to keep the elbows up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'll set those down. So that was a nice, almost like a push-pull, right? We did the presses, and then we did the upright rows. Okay, so give yourself just a moment to recover. Guys, I kind of showed you the chair, okay, and it works okay. It's not bad. Let's go to the ball on this next one. Okay, so if you're using a stability ball, these work great. And what you can do is you can kind of grab your weights, whatever that might be. So I'll use these gallon jugs again, okay? And then just kind of take a seat on the ball. Okay, so I'm here, weights here, so it's a little easier with that weight transition. Make sure your feet are wide, and when you go to sit down, so you create like a triangle. So don't have your feet close together and sit down. You're gonna feel really, really wobbly. All right, so you can sit down, pick up the weights, inch forward, and then the weights are here. All right, and what I'll do is let's back up just a little bit. Okay, so remember, feet are kind of wide here. I've got a good stability here, so if you're not used to the ball. So I'm sitting the ball, I'll bring the weights up, I'm going to inch forward. Now I'm going to get my hips down low, so hopefully you can see that from where you're at here. And now we're doing the same thing. 2, 3. Good. And with this ball, guys, my hips are just slightly off the floor. You could come all the way down. With that, just make sure your ball's not going to slide on you. Okay, but it's just trying to get those hips a little lower so you can emphasize that upper chest. Okay. And now we're going to go high pulls again. Can I use both these maybe for this? Let's see how this goes. Here we go, guys. So high pulls, we're just driving up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. All right, we'll set these down. All right, that was round 2. Not too bad. One more round of this. So chair, stability ball. Maybe just a push up if you have a hard time, or you don't have the access to do an incline. All right, so this time, guys, I think I'll use some dumbbells. So you kind of see a little combination of everything here. Chair, ball, and dumbbells with this stuff. So what I'll do here is, let's grab some dumbbells here. And we'll move the ball out just a little bit. I'll take a seat on the ball. Again, guys, my feet were wide as I came down toward the ball, so be careful. I was holding the weights as I sat down. You can set the weights down, get on the ball, and then pick the weights up, all right? And we're back to these incline presses, all right? So I'm just going to roll forward, get my hips down a little bit. I kind of like the head support if you can. Now you can lift your head up and do it, but I like to rest the head back. So I'm just going to bring my hips down, head's on the ball. Just driving up, trying to use the chest to drive up. Don't get the elbows real wide. Okay, so your elbows are down and just really drive up. Under control. Okay, then you can sit down. We'll come up and upright rows. So I'll grab my gallon jugs and here we go. Back and shoulders. 6, 8. All right. I'll set these down here. Boom, boom. And we'll clean up the dumbbells a little bit here. Okay, so even with just 3 sets, I can kind of feel chest and shoulders already getting a little work here. Next little superset. And guys, this one, it's almost like you're transitioning, well, you are transitioning from one exercise to another. We're going for about 10 each here, all right? So it's almost like just one exercise. We're going to do an underhand front raise. Guys, it does just a fantastic job of working on those pectoral muscles hitting that chest. Okay, so we're going to do these underhand front raises around 10. Then we're going to hold in and we're going to do this underhand supinated front press, okay? Don't snap the elbows. We're driving up and down. And you don't have to come quite like all the way up. Drive up and down. Trying to really, really hit that upper chest. Right? So, well, hey, let's get our first set of those in. So I'm going to start with just some gallon jugs. So again, if you don't have dumbbells, go right to gallon jugs. And if you need a lighter weight option, guys, you can drain some water off. So maybe a couple that are more like half and a couple that are full. And then you can slowly add dumbbells possibly to your fitness area. All right, so we're here. We're going to start at the sides here. And I'm going to come up about to my nose or mouth. 2, 3. Converging them, so I'm coming together. Focus on the chest. Okay, that was 15 of those. Now I'm up, guys. I'm just driving up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't get out in front of you. Okay, that was 10. So I'm not trying to drive out with this. I'm driving up. And, oh man, guys, the chest and the front of the shoulders really get fried with that. So give yourself a second, maybe get a little water. That was round 1. Again, we have 3 rounds of this, so 2 more times. guys, not even that much work so far, but I'm really, they get you. I kind of put it in the middle of the workout. You can use it as a good finisher, but wow, they work really well. Round 2. Here we go. 1, 2. Round 10, 15. I did 15 last time. Don't need a lot of weight. All right. Whew. Get them up. And here we go. 1, 2. Elbows drive up. 3. Weight down. Gosh, even with gallon jugs, that's crazy, right? That's challenging at the end though when you're trying to do those press ups. So shake them out. Shoulders get a little tight on those. You can pull them across the front. You go to a doorway, or even like a beam or doorway. And you can do one at a time, or you can do both. Just to lengthen that just a little bit if it's getting a little tight. All right. One more round of those 2. You don't want to take too long of a break. Just to kind of get the heart rate down a little bit. Let those muscles recover just a hair. Round number 3. Here we go. Okay, now the presses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'll set these down. Whoo! All right. So we're trucking right along here through this kind of chest and shoulder workout. The last circuit, I know it's going fast. Last circuit on the screen. This one has 3 exercises, right? And what I'm going to do is, if you have an ab mat, you can use an ab mat. I think I'm going to use just maybe I'll use a couple towels. I'm going to lay one just across here for the shoulders. We're going to go to flies now. So we have flies, and then a lateral raise, and an overhead press. Okay. All right, so I'm just trying to smooth it out just a little bit. And then I guess I'll take another one. Why not? I got 2 towels, right? So, and this isn't necessary, guys. I'm just making it a little more comfortable. So with this one, maybe I'll just make like a little T with it, right? So almost like it's about a bench width, and it just kind of give me a little more cushion down here. All right. So we have flies to start with, and I guess I'm going to use these gallon jugs. Go slow with this, all right? Under control. The shoulders and chest are already tired, so sometimes form can suffer when you get fatigued, so really focus on this one. Around 10 to 15 of these. weights, keep them low at your side, all right? I'll get my shoulders up here on this little guy, so I'm bringing the weights up. We're here, and now we're just gonna work out nice and slow and controlled, and then squeeze the chest down. 1. So I got just a slight turn. 2 at the top. 3. 12. Really focus on the chest. Squeeze the top. 13. Okay, set these down. Next one is a lateral raise, okay? So we're gonna hit the shoulders from a little different angle. So I'll grab these, and guys with gallon jugs, if you're using gallon jugs, you can have your thumb somewhat up. I know it's hard to turn gallon jugs sometimes, so if you can, that's great. If not, they can go kind of thumbs up a little bit. Dumbbells, palms facing down. If your dumbbells a little easier with the dumbbells to keep that hand position. So we're up, slow and controlled. 2, 3, elbows are soft. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're gonna go shoulder press, okay? So I'll grab just, I guess I'll grab a couple gallon jugs here. You could go to a seated position. We've got the chair, so maybe I'll just slide right here. All right, so we got the chair here. Guys, we're here. I'll take a seat, and now we're just driving over that. 1, 2, 3, converging. 4. I'm trying to drive up with a little more authority, control the way down. Okay, all right, that was great. Set these down here. And I am feeling the chest and the shoulders, which I guess is good for today, right? Okay. All right. Round 2. Here we go. So, whatever your weights are, dumbbells, gallon jugs, get them to your side. We're gonna lay back on your towel or ab mat or floor. And then bring the weights up. We're here. Remember, elbows are soft on this. Coming out under control. We'll come up, I'm gonna do a little squeeze down. 1, 2, 3. lateral raise is next. So maybe it's canned goods, or maybe you drain off your gallon jugs if the jugs are a little heavy. Grab these. Guys, here we go. Hitting the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. They're feeling them. They are burning. Even with just gallon jugs. That's crazy. All right, now overhead press. Kind of pre-exhausted those shoulders a little bit. So now we'll grab the weights. Remember, we're trying to kind of accelerate a little on the way up, control on the way down. So notice my negative's a little slower, and I drive up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feeling them. I'll set these up for our flies here in a moment. Just a little sip here. All right, we're almost there. Position here. All right, here we go. Round 3, third and final. Okay, so trying to make each rep count. Really trying to squeeze the top. So now we have our lateral raises. All right, here we go. All right, lateral raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. Okay, here we go. Right to the overhead presses. Whew. Here we go, under control, drive up 1, 3, right, and that little pre-exhaust with the lateral raise and the overhead press, and then trying to accelerate up and control down, you don't need a ton of weight, which is great for home workout. So that is our routine for today. So that was our chest, shoulder, our body split. It's kind of like one of our body shaping classes we do. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know I can really feel the shoulders and chest. So hey, thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness